Hey, we're going to keep making some scatter plots. So on the back side of that sheet you did where you just determined correlations, we're now going to expand to the third step of making a scatter plot. The first thing you did was you looked at scatter plots and you found if there was a correlation or not, and then I had you make those scatter plots and then determine a correlation. Well, the third thing, after you determine if there's a correlation, we do what we call drawing a line of fit, and that's what the back side of the sheet you currently have done for the determining correlations, the three scatter plots that you made in the last activity. Well, in this one we're going to make them. We're going to determine a correlation and we're going to draw in a line of fit. So my goal for you when you get done with these four graphs on this side that says what's my line is that you're able to understand how to make a line of fit in a scatter plot. So there are four graphs on that side. I'll go through one of them with you, and if you wish to stop the video at that point and go ahead and finish making the graphs on the sheet, feel free to do so. I will make a second one. Don't feel you have to watch that part, only if you feel like you need more help with it, then watch the second one. All right, let's look at our direction here. We have one, construct a scatter plot, draw a line of fit. And that's what I'm going to show you right now. There are more directions here that they want you to do with the equation. That's the next video, and we'll deal with that after we get done making the graphs and drawing in the line of fit. So for right now, we're going to make scatter plots, and I'm going to get my color that I want here for the scatter plot so you can see the dots. And I think I'll go with red so it's easier to see against the black. And of course we have to use John Marshall colors. So here we go. First scatter plot. Again, you're going to be plotting the points now. There's not too many points to plot here, but it's a foot length and height. Each of several students measured the length of his or her right foot and their height. Let x equal the foot length. Y is the height. So again, as you go through, these are coordinates, and I'm going to plot them x and y as the t-table shows. And then I'm going to determine is there a correlation. And if there is, we'll draw in a line of fit. All right, so I have 24 and 159. So 24, 159 is just below. Put my dot. Again, I'm just going to put a dot here out here so I can keep track of which ones I've already done. 22 and 148. 22, 148 is about there. 19, 126. And you can mark this with me if you'd like to. If you want to wait and do it after the video is done, that's fine. 19 and 126 is done. 23 and 157. 23, 157 is about there. And 20 and 138. And 138 is there. 24, 162. Right there. 28, 180. 28, oh, way over here. 180, hey, top corner. Bam. All right, 25 and 161. 25, 161, just above the line, please. Thank you. And then 17 and 122, 17, 122, now right in the middle of the box. There we go. 24 and 155, got to be right smack in the middle there between 150 and 160. And then we have 26 and 173, 26 on the line, 173, a little bit above, but not quite halfway. And 22 and 146, 22, 146 is just above half, so just below that other dot. All right, looking at the dots, I notice I do have a correlation here, and it is a positive correlation because the dots go up from left to right. So that means I'm going to draw in a line of fit. So I have to change my handy dandy thing here to a line so I can draw a line for you. And I'm going to draw in this line. What color do I want? What flavor do I want today? Looks like it's going to be green. I'll draw a highlighted green here. Okay, so I'm going to draw in a nice green on this line. Now, when you draw in a line of fit, the line should run right through the middle of the dots, and the line you want to touch two dots, and you want half the dots above and half the dots below. All right, so let's watch as I do this. Now, I will take, and it's best to have a ruler or a straight edge. Don't try and draw this freehand. So this is why I have told the software to draw a straight line using this color. So I'm going to have this line right here, and I want that color again. All right, here we go. So I'm going down here to the bottom, and I'm going to try to gauge and see. I got one dot there. I got two dots going through it. You see how I have two dots going through? I could even get a third dot almost. So there is a line of fit. It shows, hey, these lines These dots go up and down from left to right, and I have how many dots do I have above my line? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 above, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below. Now this one's actually on the line. But the goal is to have about half the dots above and half the dots below. So let's make, I would, if I were you, make a note on your paper and just make a small note, and I'll put that here for you. Okay. Oops, come on, behave. All right, so in a line of fit, I better get a different color here. We want to use red so you can see it. All right, so line of fit. All right, you want it to be, and I would say 50% of the dots above the line, and then we want to have 2 dots touch the line. Okay, and the reason for 2 dots touching the line, okay, is you will have the next step. See down here, it says equation. We will be writing an equation. So we're going to put down 2 points, and then we're going to be writing an equation. And if you have 2 of your dots on the line, it makes writing your equation very easy. But if you don't, then you're kind of guessing. But we'll use the actual 2 dots that are on the line here in our next video. So you might put a note on your paper. Line of fit, 50% of the dots above the line, which means 50% are also below. And you want 2 dots touching the line. All right, so at this point, if you'd like to play, if you think you know what you need to do, stop the video, finish off the graphs. I'm going to continue on with this graph number 2 on elevation and temperature. So if you'd like to see me make another graph, and then we'll draw in another line of fit if there's a correlation. So again, if you're comfortable, go right ahead and finish plotting the points, drawing in the lines of fit. If you'd like to see me do a second graph, keep watching. Moving on to the elevation and temperature. Temperatures were reported from various elevations on a mountain. Never climbed a mountain. You guys ever climbed a mountain? I've never climbed a mountain. All right, let's plot those points. 7.2 and 45. 7.2 and 45. Oh, I better get my color back here. Let's see. I need this one, and this one, and I need, let's use red. Red. Okay, here we go. The red just shows up easier. So 7.2, 45. 7.2 is a little bit beyond 7 and on the 45 line. 8.6 and 41. 8.6 is going to be a little past halfway, and 41 just a little above the line. Oops, got to put my dots to keep track of where I'm at. 5.8 and 47. Give me about there. 7.5 and 43. 7.5, 43. 5.1 and 56, so 5.1, 56 is up here. 8.3 and 39, 8.3, 39 is right next to that line. 9.5 and 36, so maybe just barely above the line. You should be seeing a trend already. You should see that there is a correlation here. 6.4 and 49, 6.4, 49. 9.8 and 32, so almost over to 10, 32. 6 and 46, so just above the line and on the line. 9 and 40, 9 and 40, 9 and 40, right there. And 5.5 and 49, 5.5 halfway, 49 is going to be just below 50. So yes, there's a correlation here. This one is a negative correlation because it goes down. So let me see, since I have a correlation, let's draw in a line of fit again. So I'm going to change to my straight edge tool here. And I'm going to use my green flavored line. And let's see what we got here. Now again, I want about 50% of the dots above the line, 50% below. And I'm looking to get 2 of the dots to touch the line. All right, let's see as I draw through here. Let's see if I can get 2 dots to touch the line. And I got a couple touching right about there. Let's see. Oops, I got 2 minutes. I only have 3 above the line. So I'm going to have to shift this line a little bit. Let me choose my choice here. What you can do when you have a straight edge, you can grab it and slide it as you need to. And so this is the advantage of the computer. I can move this a little bit here. I can come down a little bit like this and come down like this. So how many dots? Do I have any dots touching the line? Looks like I got 1 dot touching the line, don't I? All right, let's see. It looks like we got to go like this and a little bit more like this. Does that follow our trend? Yeah, it does. And now I have 2 dots touching the line. So I have 1 dot touching the line here and another one here. And that will help me with my equation work. Let's say I got 1, 2, 3 below. I got a couple next. Let's see here. I got this one on the line. Maybe I need to shift it just a little more. Okay. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 below the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 above the line. And I've got this dot touching the line and this one touching the line here. So this is important that I have 2 dots touching that line. And I've got, looks like the same amount above. 4 definitely clearly above the line, 4 definitely below the line, so I'm doing pretty good there. You want to always get exactly 50%, but you want to get as close as you possibly can. All right, now you need to stop the video. You need to do the last 2 on your own and then draw on the lines of fit. When you get done with the line of fit, do not turn this in because now there are 2 more things that you need to do and you'll need to watch the next video.